Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey everybody. How you doing?
Welcome back to the CS Summit 6
European coverage. That's right. The qualifier's over. We're deep, real deep in this series. Well, the series of series, of course. This actual game, 0-0, pistol, about to be underway. Waiting for one Hugo Byron to join us. But mute Hugo, mute everybody. It is literally me and you, all of you. So excuse us as we sort out our B-stream situation, but for the time being, we're gonna have a little bit of a pistol round at the top of the net. Patrick got himself a fun assist because Mar gets the headshot here. It's Movistar Riders and Fate, of course. Two teams looking to keep themselves alive and kicking. It was fun qualifying, or rather casting the qualifier to see Fate get here. They had to make some waves, boys. They had to upset the Dignitas roster. And then they also beat Pact to get straight into the event. And they've gotten straight into this B site. Some shots from downtown. Steel and Eastor, couple kills. And, well, that's a man advantage if I've ever seen one. But Steel, he's going to quickly watch that flank as well. And nicely done here for the Riders. They're able to get a little bit closer to that first round win. They're just holding off the retake attempt between Harn and Nikki. Nikki 10 health, just creeping into the bomb site, and he sees the hands of Eastor, but he too has been spotted. So a single shot will drop him. And here comes Harn through the smoke. One and done. It's all over as Riders take this pistol.
Okay, all should be well, Connor. All should be fixed, hopefully, in theory, if we're lucky. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but I'm going to hope you can. Okay, and as long as things are going out to stream, then hopefully we'll fix. Yeah, I had some technical issues. So what? What are you going to do about it? I can't see anything loading into the server, Connor. You take this round. I'll be with you in a minute.
Of course, man. Of course. Not a problem. Not a problem. It's a nice early start to the day. We've got two best of threes here on the B stream for the CS Summit 6. We're in no rush, Hugo. Neither are the Riders. Down a man already. Eastor's been taken out of this one, so the triple Mac 10 and single AK-47. That's what they're working with. And, well, they catch Mar as he tries to cross over onto that A site. Second CT peeks through smoke, so there's two defenders here in position. And those jumping SMGs, good for another frag. It's even. And Harn, well, he's just tucked into the graveyard. He pops back up and does damage versus Steel. A follow-up quick scope. Lowell with the Mac 10 headshot. And last two CTs coming in from short.
And they're coming silent as well. No one knows. Nikki's got the kill. Lau's going to trade, but NAK's been given over, and Nikki with a chance to clutch to close in this second round. Lau won't give him the fight. That's a bit of damage, and he's chipping away. He's going to move to the left side. This should be the perfect play. He's going to go above Lau. He's got the drop on him, and a messy spray, but he gets it done. Nikki finding the clutch, and Fate with the force take their first.
Good for them, huh? Little force by action to kick off the day. Put that in your coffee. And you say of course or of force?
I opened the stream to see if it would work, and it replayed it down my mic again. So basically, I just can't have any desktop audio. And that's fine. I can work with that.
Okay, so we heard you from the past, bro. You're like time traveling. You're time traveling back into the commentary. How crazy! I want to say good morning to everybody. By the way, it's nice and bright and early, and well, this isn't. You know what? Listen, these aren't the most popular teams in the world. Okay, for that reason, we're gonna have a nice intimate time today, chat. We're gonna hang out until things get weird. That's the rules I've decided, Hugo. Okay, we're a few days deep. We're getting the hang of this. We're trying to figure out this interaction between casters and the chat room. And well, when it's nice and quiet, when there's no peepos and pepes, well, we can all hang out and have fun. So this is exciting. Riders, obviously, with the buyback, 3 AKs, they're all armored. And this is their way of trying to just kick back down the door because they're a bit pissed that they just gave up Fate that second round of the game.
Yeah, I'd like to remind everyone at home as well that here's a little rumor. I don't think the mods are listening. So the orcs can come out. There's nothing to stop you here. So keep that in your mind. The goblins, the ghouls, the orcs, they're all around the corner. And so are the riders as they get ready to hit this A site. Heavy short side setup. We got Harm watching apps, but he can come and support upon this push. And there it is. Messy at best. And it's going to favor the T's. Movistar riders moving into A.
Yes, sir. Nicky, he tries to get a line of sight here, and he sees a man playing with the grenades. That almost gave away what could have been the equalizing kill. Steel plants bomb backside. Patrick, well, he walks in from mid, trying to find an angle, trying to find that 2v2, probably trying to find Steel, as he's just got that 7 HP to work with. Eastern Mopaz both in pit. This is going to be a very difficult retake for them. They're already taking a bit more damage as well. Nicky shaved down by the nade. And there's the save call. So back and forth and back again, boys. We're starting this game with some wild antics.
This is what you love to see. I mean, not the saving on Inferno that feels so frequent at this point, but yeah, the back and forth approach always nice. Steel just dies with the bomb, man. That's interesting. I never get that. Why not run away? You had a FAMAS. You could have saved it. But I mean, maybe the realization came in too late, and he was only 7 health. So that bomb has a pretty far radius, and not wanting to give guns to Fate. Or Fate will be forcing themselves back in. It's a couple of SMGs, and it's the saved rifles here for the CT side.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
I appreciate that. It's weird, you know. I need a push to talk button on these. You know, this is one thing we've learned as casters, okay? And I swear I'm gonna make a video about this or something, just to explain to the world how much easier it is when we are at actual events with real professional production helping us out. We've got all the gadgets and tech and gizmos and doodads and flickies and all that stuff. You know, we're in control of everything. Now you stick us back in our homes, and suddenly we're a bunch of smooth brains trying to figure out these damn audio interfaces. Hugo doesn't know what comes out of where, who goes where.
Never.
Hugo where.
Are you talking smack on Legume, Connor? That's all I'm asking.
No, I'm not. I'm talking smack about us, man. We walked into a broadcast this morning. Both of our mics are off. We're not in the VMix call. Oh, my goodness. We're giving Pythian. We got to double this guy's pay. That's all I'm saying. If he's working with us, we got to double the input.
You can volunteer your rates, Connor. That's absolutely okay with me, and I'm sure Legume would agree. I don't think there's going to be any more complaints. What a noble offer. We have that as a verbal contract, and now you can't back down from it. And well, Movistar, they can't back down from this B site. They want the execute, and they want it with 4 up as well. Only 2 CTs in the site. Steel selling a fake on the A side of things, and mid's being grasped. Nicky, he's going to miss the shot, but he's got the info that mid's clear. Is that miss info though? Because Movistar riders are running back to A. Steel's called for help because he's so far up short, but it's only because Fate are playing passive inside of the site.
Ooh, they move a man over towards the pit. He gets into position. Mar over the smoke. Even shaves one off here. So this is going to be real awkward. Again, the trade frags are coming out. Blocker, he's gotten just the one. Nicky, same situation. Lowell, 6 HP, dropped by Patrick. And this ride, this roller coaster, has already had quite a few ups and downs. T, CT. Who wins the next one?
Yeah, what's weird about that as well is, like, you know, Movistar riders, I don't know why they rotate back to A with 20 seconds. They don't, like, I guess one part of it is they don't have the utility for the B execute. And of course, it could have been stacked. Steel's probably calling that there's a B stack likely because he's pushed up short. He's seen nothing right. He's not getting fought from long. That you know, it at least looks like a triple B, but it's not. And so Movistar maybe make the wrong read and go back into the 3-man setup on A with no time to do anything there, right? Lau couldn't even, he faked the bomb. He couldn't even stick it. He got rushed regardless. So, yeah, unlucky round, but Movistar forcing back in. They want to do it again, and they want to do it fast.
Sure. Let's go ahead and hit that A site, huh? They're going to try to rush in before there are too many players in position. Blocker yet again on the pit, but it's Harn with the 1. Blocker as well. Single frag situation from both those CTs. And Mar, he's been smoked off from the get-go, so he's got to wait. He's got to wait for his 2 teammates to rotate over so that they can get this 3v3 retake underway. And man, we could have another back and forth round. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your limbs and your eyes and anything else you can, because we just want these wild antics.
I'm in the hospital now.
Yeah, just a big old pretzel. Nicky's going to smoke him off. The pit player should not be able to easily find any kind of engagement. This puts the pressure on the back of the bomb site. Again, it's one and done and trade after trade. Mar, he has to walk away. There's simply no time.
Yeah, that was the weakest buy out of all of these forces as well, right? Like, Movistar Riders didn't have a lot to work with, but that's a huge round to convert with the AK saved as well. That was mainly P250. So, yeah, big round there on the A site, going fast, beating Fate to the punch, even though there were 3 there. And Fate have been very active on these rotations, right? Like, obviously, this game is a bit odd having started this fashion, but Fate have been, they've been making no stacks or anything, but they've not over-rotated. They've been flanking Banana fast. They've had the right info. So, yeah, Fate's been playing fine, but Movistar Riders, the pace there, definitely catching the Bulgarians off guard. And now we have full AKs for them as well, so reaping the rewards. This is where you'd like to think Movistar should find 2 in a row. I mean, if there were any round, it should be this, but Molotov's providing some sustenance for Fate, burning Alex out, forcing him from Banana, and Fate's by 2 M4s, 2 SMGs, and a Deagle. Anything's possible, Connor.
Anything does seem possible, I'm not going to lie. Shit's weird nowadays. Little insta headshot. See you later, blocker. He tries to get up into the apartments. When we get a nice slow eco round and things kind of really even out, we definitely have to address some of the damn crosshairs I'm looking at. What the heck? But for now, it's the bomb plant down. So I think this is now a good round of any. We've got two top dogs, 2 competitors for worst crosshair of the day, and contestant number 1, Nicky. What do you guys take of this? Look at this bad boy. Now, we had this the other day as well when he played. So this one shouldn't be too much of a surprise, okay? It's changed colors, if I'm not mistaken. But it's that nice, long, cyan blue?
Big blue.
Yeah, it's the big blue. That's what we'll call this. So we've got Nicky's big blue. Our competitor, that's right, the challenger. We have to jump over to the side of steel. Look at this. He's got that seafoam green, thick boy. But look at the movement on this beast. Once this guy gets running with the knife out, once he gets running with the AK, it's dynamic. You ever seen a dynamic thick line like that?
Yeah, that ain't static. That is a style too, if I've ever seen one before. Green machine. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, the seafoam green machine. Because seafoam green is it's my favorite color. It's a nice color, you gotta call it what it is. So you guys get your votes in chat. Yep, that's true. 2 rounds in a row. But get the votes in chat. Who wins the controversial crosshair of the day? Here at the CS Summit 6B stream, baby. MP9 and an M4. That's what they brought back from the last round, Hugo, but you're absolutely right in saying, because they won 2 in a row, Riders looking to take control of the situation.
Man, Steel is like the Brazilian art, man. He just pushes everything. I love watching this dude play. He's so aggressive. The way that he's been entering these sites in this game is great. Like, zero fear, running up B in this round with no utility, running up short in some of the past rounds. What a guy. 4-2 now for Movistar Riders. And yeah, this is going to be a guaranteed round. I mean, saving is really the right call here for Fate, especially with harm being so low in spawn. Guns getting blown out of the Banana. That's a nice kill for Nicky. Will help him stay alive and keep this gun intact up into the next round. Mopos is chasing somewhat, but not too hard. And that's going to be Movistar Riders 5-2 up, taking multiple rounds in a row.
Oh my God, Legume, you put an actual poll on Twitch chat for this? Whoa, dude. Okay, now Legume, I'm gonna slip you. I'm slipping you a couple Benjamins, buddy. You're making this show. We're taking this one international. So get your votes in. Worst crosshair of the day: Big Blue or the Green Machine? This is fun.
I think
I don't know who to vote for.
Yeah, I think big crosshairs are too big, Connor. Big crosshairs, I'm not a fan of that. I would much rather a small crosshair than a big crosshair. You know, if you've got to go one extreme, I think smaller the better. for crosshairs.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to get your hands around, you know, a smaller crosshair. So, I feel you, man. You gotta get that peripheral vision. You know, big crosshairs, they block that line of sight. I need to see who I'm killing. I look him in the eyes, Byron. I look him in the eyes.
Wow,
And ladies and gentlemen, our champions, the worst crosshair of the day, confirmed by 78% of the Twitch chat. It's a Big Blue.
That's Nicky, right? Poor guy. Well, we'll be letting him know how we feel later. Right now, Movistar Riders, they're letting Fate know the hard way. A fast play into the A site. It's Mar with a double, putting up the bomb on the ground. He's going to look for a third. Lau will trade, and even though the bomb's dropped, the motor smoke would be perfect. Well, how about two of them? Movistar Riders throw both their bits of utility in, and that's a big waste there. That's something that needs to be communicated because obviously both players going, "I'll smoke it" at the same time. And well, now they've left with no utility. They've got to take fights. It's not the end of the world, but it will mean that Long's exposed when both CTs are coming from short. Patrick with the jiggle. Oh, Lau knows. He's got the info and he's got the kill as well. Nicky from the same position. Lau's tucked a little darker and he's not going to go wide, waiting for what could be a long play. Nicky's cleared his teammate though, and Lau in the clutch can't do it. Oh, that's a big blunder. And Nicky's going to find a clutch.
Nicely done. That's a big one. 3 kills in the round for Nicky. 8 and 2 to start the day here. It is still Fate trailing by 2 rounds, but when we get individual plays like that, everything seems to be in question. Now, luckily for Riders, they buy back. With all the trimmings, with the op, it's a full shop. Meanwhile, Fate, negligible shortcomings, so we won't even mention them. There's an op pick and a half, huh? 5v, look at that. Look at the way that Fate immediately just reel back from Banana ever so slightly. Because you know when you go 3 guys Banana, you're thinking maybe we take this fight. But with that op shot, setting up the 5v4, nah. You pull that handbrake. You whip it back round. You park it in the B bomb site where it belongs. Patrick, he's going to get smoked off. He's trying to flash his way through, up and over. Patrick through the smoke with a frag and the molly kill onto Mopaz. That's definitely what you like to see if you are on Fate. Now, we get that follow-up volley of utility here, and CT's just on the other side.
Yeah, Nicky got full whited for that flash and that left him killed. So while it's not really a problem, that's one thing to look at for Fate. But yeah, they're still got to win the round, Connor. Movistar Riders getting aggressive in the post pot. Alex walks into 4 players and Patrick yoinks that defuse right from under the feet of Mars. So a nice round there from Fate, keeping it competitive, keeping it close. And Movistar Riders at least getting the plant that will facilitate an upcoming buy. I like the change of pace, right? You know, Movistar still kind of testing what they can get away with, going for a quick B approach after they lose a man early. They know that Fate are going to back up into a passive setup after taking that AWP pick. So all the more reason to use that time to hit the B bomb site. But 2 defenders, more than enough for Fate. And now they're going to look to equal up with a 5th round.
Smokes both ways. A little bit of a stalemate based on grenades. Looks like Mopaz is going to throw some flashes here. Try to go for a little spam damage. And at the end of the day, it's an A hit. They're cranking it up pretty quickly, in fact, and they could just decide to run around through Arch. That would lead them into what's a 2-man crossfire. Nicky able to get himself 1 headshot. Here comes Blocker with a double. Big spray down. Nicely done here by Fate, handling this aggression, leaving eStore 1v3.
Yeah, not for long either. He's sent to the graveyard. It's Fate finding 5. Quite the sentence to say, especially for Movistar, who are broke. Not going to be a fun situation to be in. Perfect round to either go for a quick B or drop apps. We've seen them keen to just throw those flashes over boiler side and burst up short. So something of the likes would be nice. But actually, Deagles, yeah, that works too. Run a slow round, look for picks, hope that Fate give you engagements, hold banana, and well, nothing other than Deagles. Movistar Riders are relying on the headshots. Wow.
There's one.
For good reason.
Yep. Put that right in your mini wheats. Start the day right. Damn. Now, unfortunately, it raises the it kind of gives us false expectations. Oh, they need some headshot. Shebang! You get exactly what you're talking about seconds after, like some kind of crystal ball reader, Hugo Byron. What do they call those people?
Psychic.
Fortune tellers. Yeah, psychics.
Liars.
Phonies. Yeah. But there are no other headshots coming in, buddy.
Sadly not. Grenades flying through, crystal balls in all direction. If they retake from coffins, that's going to be so good. Mopos is trapped. He can't move. He's trapped by the CT player of Blocker. So this swing should end his life. There it is. Only a tag. Now the man on top of the boxes. Steal with a kill. 4 HP the difference. Any frag he finds is of even more value. Lau getting caught in CT. And there's the cleanup from Blocker. Lovely stuff. Moving through with 2. And the AWP will find a retake for Fate. 5 now made 6. They've got the lead.
That they do. Ever so slightly, but nice recovery. We know that the economy played against the CTs so heavily at the start of this game. The 5 rounds back and forth before Riders equalized and kind of stabilized into that round of 3. But ever since then, it's been CT victories time and time again. 4 in a row. First one, of course, by way of 1vx defuse. There are, of course, 3 defuses in the last 4 rounds, so retakes have been a key piece to the round wins for Fate. Now that we've got Riders back on the full guns, you can only imagine they'll at least get that far again. And there's always a chance it gets shut out early, but it would take some kind of proactive play from Fate. I feel like if they just sit back on their bomb sites, it's going to be the trade trains into the retakes. If they get active, if they get aggressive, if Mar wants to go into these apartments, then maybe he can take down a couple of players early and deny that injection of cash.
$300 right to the arteries. Straight in the veins, Connor. That's how I pay my taxes. eStore, he doesn't. He just steals them away, sniping down Mar from the balcony on the A site. Movistar, a man up, and with the B site in mind. That flash forward is interesting as well because Mopos is pushed, so he can see that no one's gone active off the back of that flashbang, and that is only going to tempt Movistar Riders into B even more. Mar and Blocker, Nikki and Blocker, having taken the apartments, have at least cleared that out. They're ready for the B play. They know it's a commitment now, but knowing it's only half the battle, Han's got to hit his shots, and with that close wall smoke, they're going to dive through it. Mopos, he's got a great position. Han is swinging, and he's going to go down. There's the trade with a bomb in the ground. Patrick will fire one through the smoke, and it's responded by. This is mental. Lau's even killed Blocker deep as well in Banana. It's down to Nikki, and he wants nothing to do with it.
No, he's already kind of given up that initial angle. He does seem to be coming back. He's sniffing it out. Sizing up the situation. What's he have to work with if he decides not to save? Because, I mean, Mar has no money, so they need at least the 1 rifle moving forward if everybody's going to have a gun. But maybe, just maybe, Nikki sticks around for this. I mean, look, if he wanted to save, he wouldn't have come here. He could have easily left, but he's going to go for the peak and just instantly die. So maybe walking away is sometimes the better option, folks. If the guy is bigger than you, and if there's 3 of them, you should probably just walk away.
Yeah. Wise words. Connor not about to get beaten to pieces by 3 men, as much as that is his dream.
Not if they're bigger than me. Hugo, I'm saying if you see 3 guys that are our size.
3 preschoolers, you'll take them on.
If you see 3 scrawny and Hugos, you guys take that fight, all right? You take that fight. You can tell your kids for years the time you beat up 3 dudes, 3v1. Who's our third? Me, you, and who?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, does it need to be someone? Well, like, are we accepting loss
it's
here?
Somebody we have to lose. Yes, if we wanted to lose a street fight, and it's me, you, and who?
Why even get a third? Just lose with 2. That sounds good enough to me.
Just because.
Throw in the towel.
Yeah. That's a good point. I'm bringing Harry with us.
I don't know, mate. Harry's got some raw bear power. He would tear someone's face off if he had to.
I think Harry would run away as fast as he could.
Yeah,
and he'd just ditch us. That's
with the wise words of actually Tom Biz once when we were in China to Flakes, Ryan Oliver, were when they were talking about, oh, no, wait, was it Brazil or China? I don't remember. All I remember was the quote was, look, if we get attacked, I don't have to outrun the attacker. I just have to outrun you. And that's a good piece of advice. So just don't be the slowest in your group. And you're likely, or if you are the slowest, stick your leg out, trip up your mate, and keep running. Feed them to the wolves.
Survival of the fittest, baby. This 5v4 is brought to you by way of Flashbang. That's right. Steel ate a flash, got peeked into. Harn set up the frag. Harn set up that frag. Oh, when he gets himself. No! Oh, look at him go. He's got 3 kills already. What a madman. He's on for the 6 frags. E-Store back of the bomb site. Mopaz right in front. And it looks like Harn's going to dip back to the side door. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my Lord.
You've got to kill everyone just to make up for the team kill here. Like, you have to get all the frags, all 5 of the frags here if you're Han. Well, all 6 of the frags. And he might just do it, Connor. A push close. He's seen the barrel. He knows where he is. His teammates don't kill him. Save it. Han's got a knife out. That might have just thrown the round. He might have just gone for the ace and lost his team this 7th round. It's a stick. It's blocker on the bomb. He's not got a kit. 10 seconds. Here comes the orb chasing it down the pistols.
Oh, my God.
And Han, he has single-handedly won and lost Fate the round.
Oh my goodness gracious, golly gee willikers. There is no way we just watched that happen. You are not telling me that Harn, after team killing his friend and getting 4 enemies down, chased that ace. It would have been the 6-kill round, the glorious 6-kill round, and he dies to E-Store, who just absolutely chewed them apart in that high-pressure situation. He is 13-7. He had 4 kills. You better take a pause after that one.
He went for the knife, Connor. I can't believe it.
For the knife.
I can't believe, like, and I almost respect it. Okay, in the same vein, like, his teammates were stalling out the kill, maybe not purposely, but they were stalling out the kill. They had him, the Easter engaged, and there's a Han can just go for it and win it, but he lost in the round. Plain and simple. No other way to put it.
I want to say they were all kind of complicit. Like, it was obvious they were trying to let him get it. Yeah. Everybody was on board with that idea until it started backfiring, and oh, has it ever. Not only do they lose that round, but now in the follow-up, they've got just the pistols. They'll get 2 kills by running through mid, but this is effectively given and gifted away the lead that Fate had to claw back with those 4 rounds in a row. They lose that one. It's followed up. This is ridiculous.
Quite the game we've got. I would like to remind everyone as well that keep in mind, as crazy as that round is, and I'm not going to say that he didn't throw away that round. He did. They would have lost it if Han didn't get those 4 kills anyway. Right? Like, he got smoke shots. He got some great orb kills. Like, that round was lost from the get-go unless he aced, basically. So, I mean, yeah, you're not going to forget that one. Going to be running through your nightmares for some time, I imagine, Han. Poor guy. I respect the knife as well. It's just so sad that that's how it ends. He's a showman here, Connor. He provides entertainment. Maybe at your expense.
Yeah, entertainment. That's definitely what that was. And Mopaz, he's entertaining himself here with the easy B kills, 2 entries immediately. This is going to be the bomb plant. You tell me Riders aren't fired up after that. They felt, because in their minds, like, as much as we're kind of stuck in Fate's mentality because we saw it from Harn's perspective, we saw that, like, unfold. Yeah, Riders probably realized that was a gifted round in the sense that the CTs had to make mistakes or it would never happen. But Easter also railed them in that 4K. He got 4 kills that round. That fires them up. Think about it. Some kid's trying to fly at you with a knife. He's trying to take you down that way. Fuck you. I'm going to go ahead and take this half. 9 rounds to 6. 9 rounds to 6. Riders closing in convincing fashion.
That's a statement, like nothing else but a statement. The fact that they win that round, right? They win that crazy round, and that just pumps them up. They almost clean sweep the anti-eco. I say that they lose 2, but they get rid of the eco. They clean up the half. 90 rounds. that was after Fate got 4 in a row as well. Like, that's just huge. That's a huge credit to Movistar Riders. And now they're in full control of this game. If they win the pistol, Connor, that's going to taste good. And, well, Fate, they've probably got a bitter taste in their mouth right now. They should probably spit it out because this is looking good for Movistar Riders.
I still can't believe what we saw, man.
I've never seen anything like it.
Ooh. Well, that was fun. But, you know, we got a little time to ride out the halftime, so we can catch our break. Oh, look. Pythian's got the neon riders up. The Inferno one's nice. It's got palm trees. Are there actually palm trees in this place? No. I'm flying around in the map. There are some sort of shrubs. Skinny stick Christmas trees. We got the television. CS Summit 6. Beyond the summit. What lies beyond the summit? The second half of Fate versus Riders.
Hell yeah.
And welcome back to Boring Bland Reality, where the trees aren't neon green.
And the pause is still happening.
Yeah.
Movistar's map pick, though, remember, keep that in mind. This is a BO3, as pretty much all games are nowadays. So Inferno is the first, Mirage as the second, and an Overpass to close. I'm having hiccups here, but I'm doing my best to talk through them. Yeah, obviously, this is a good map for Movistar Riders. I will say that, like, Fate's stats are very good on all 3 maps in this series, whereas Movistar's fall off after the first. But I think this is a game where, like, you know, I'd say it's on similar levels, but I would say that also Movistar Riders definitely face more regularly face higher opposition than Fate do, and so that could lean in the stats being a little bit inflated. That being said, still good stats for Fate, right? And that's something they can rely on in this series. Their map pick certainly going to be good for them. Overpass, a lot of question marks, but yeah, it kind of makes this map a must-win for Movistar Riders if they want the series.
Well, these are bold words, Captain.
Aye, aye.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Connor!
That's what I like to hear. Fall into rank.
No, I won't do that.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Is that what you weren't willing to do?
Yeah, that was a great impression. I definitely can't do that.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the second pistol round where all things are normal. Don't blink. There's a lot of T's stacked up outside of this B site. There's 2 defenders in position in Mopaz and Alex. And they've got themselves a quick little start, but it's the one and done. Mopaz, oh, he just gets jumped on by Patrick. Speaking of SpongeBob.
Nice. Yeah, that's me a second. Good reference, Connor. It's going to be a nice round from Fate. It's going to be a clean one at that. They just remove everyone. Steel gone as well. 3 for Patrick. He ain't living under a rock right now. He's living in the deep bomb site. It's Fate finding the first of the half. And that makes this game a lot closer, a lot more exciting now. Movistar Riders, we saw the back and forth start on their T side earlier on. They won the pistol. They lost the second. They won the third. They lost the fourth. They then picked up 3 in a row. Will their force be anywhere near as successful as Fate's? Probably not, because they've actually not forced. They've gone for deagles and smokes. So Movistar playing the classic stall play, where they're going to use these smokes as hesitantly as they can, while also making sure that Fate don't take a bomb site.
I like this, man. We've had these synchronized buys from Riders a couple of times. 5 deagles, 5 smokes. It's almost like it's a team challenge. It's like a bonding exercise. Okay, everybody gets the same thing, and we're all in the same playing field. It's not like only Simple gets the deagle. No, we all get a deagle. We all get a smoke. Make of it what you will.
Oh, that smoke hits someone as well. That's info. That's noise for Eastor. He almost calls for Alex's rotation, but whoa, I think against it, and rightly so. Fate are running back to B after this excursion on long. They still have mid players in the form of Blocker, who can try and sell a fake. He's actually late to leave alongside Mar. Here comes the execute. Movistar Riders, I mean, they got no smokes left, man. It's 50 seconds. They've really used these ones early, and so Fate are just going to be able to fight their way into the site. Should be no defense here from the CTs.
Shouldn't be. A couple flashbangs really hit the mark here, so deagles do damage. Ooh. Boy, oh boy, Riders Oh, all
What?
5 Desert Eagle kills.
Forget I said anything. That's mad.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Fate, like, they throw down that wall smoke and that lets them fight CT. I like that smoke, but using on an eco round, man, you're just giving Movistar Riders your smokes to play in and smokes to play behind. And Eastor, again, he's just had such a great game, man. He's 17 and 9, 2 in the bomb site there, spamming through, picks up the Galil. Just great work. So, Movistar Riders, man, this is just unreal. They win a force buy, they do it again. It's the inverse. I guess it's the same, but it's the inverse teams of the previous half finding forces, but it's still the CTs to take the second. Fate buying back in. Now, this was one that Movistar Riders won with fast P250s up A short into the site. Fate have got Deagles, however, and very limited on the utility.
Yeah, I would much rather hold an angle on an Eco CT side than push an angle with the Deagle T side. But
Ooh.
maybe I'm an idiot.
Forget
Blocker.
everything.
My goodness. We had 5 rounds back and forth to start the first half. We've had 2 thus far. Can the Riders put an end to this? Well, we've got Mar trying to line up the damage. Patrick gets the headshot through the side of the wooden barrel, and he's still got a bit of room to work with. He's got teammates back behind him and enemies ahead. Everybody that's still standing is here on this A site. Nikki, he is the last man up for Fate, fully blind, still able to pop Mopaz's head, and now back. Oh, there is a world not far from ours where those last guys line up.
That's scary. Or even if he gets another bullet off, like that bullet could land in the head of the next player. Like the fact that he picks up a gun and not only sticks with the Deagle instead of the gun, but also goes back to fight when he knows they're pushing him in a 2-on-1. Like that's confidence in your aim, and for good reason. He hits one of them, right? A lot of players would just run boiler and play apps and try and play the time, but he goes for the kills instead. Doesn't work. Was a difficult situation, but yeah, Nikki makes it close. He gets some damage, and well, unfortunately, it's not going to be anything significant because for the first time, Fate haven't won their force. They're going to be on the eco. Movistar Riders now armed and dangerous, even more so, or available rather for Eastor and Fate. This is going to be a hard round, but luckily it will follow with guns.
Lots of utility on this one, huh? Look at that, Fate. Tons of nades. They go up alt mid. You get Riders kind of being proactive here on the banana. And they're going to start to get to the bottom of this. If Nicky's not careful, he's going to get compromised. And that flank could be huge. But Riders, they're not shying away from kind of, taking some peeks. Prying into middle. Trying to figure out what the hell are Fate up to. We get the presence inside of apartments. We get the smoke down on arch side. Op moves back towards bomb site. Lowell, he's just going to stay tucked inside of the graveyard. And he comes out to deal with this issue. T's all in position, but all have been dealt with.
Yeah, that's actually, I love the round for Fate. I love the idea. If you do that exact same play on rifles, I think you have a lot better chance of actually doing anything. Obviously it helps that Movistar Riders don't run pit players and don't run balcony players. So, what is always a danger about that is if an eco player runs out balk, gets a kill in pit or balk, and then gets a gun and gets to, fight from pit and choose their battles, that's a real issue. But no one in pit. Movistar playing crossfire from the site, and so they're able to just put the hurt down to the pistols. Do that with rifles though, and that'll be a very different round. Fate, we know they like this map, we know they've got the game plan, and they're going to have to show it to us right here, right now. 7 to their name, their first 4-buy on the T side, and even then, it's not perfect. The utility is lacking.
You think they regret letting Harn try to get that ace?
Oh. Don't remind me.
That happened.
Oh, that's so sad. Can we get 10 likes?
Yeah, 10 likes to resuscitate Fate. Well, looks like they're bringing themselves back to life. Ooh. If even for a moment, go ahead and get that 5v4. Eastor, he peeks down mid, cracks the head of Harn wide open. Mopaz is going to take a boost to second oranges. Lowell resides within the citrus. And they have a third player as well over here is Steel on CT Cross. Now, Steel actually dies immediately, but Lowell, he comes up with a couple of kills, and that's crucial because Mopaz, that last teammate with him, only has 3 points of health, but that bomb's been dropped, and so full information gained, and a rotation justified here from Eastor. Off of the flashbang, Patrick still able to get the kill versus Mopaz, and now it's all on Mar. He's crossed the barbecue. He's honing in on the back of the bomb site, but he's about to walk into Eastor. Oh no, Eastor, he's looked away, and now this setup's compromised. Mark, he knows exactly what's going on. He peeks, but Eastor bags him.
Oh, Eastor was holding the cross, man. The second Eastor turns around is when Mar begins to cross Coffin. So, like, obviously, you know, Lau's not ready for it, but I guess they just hit the worst possible timing, and Lau gets caught. If they lost the round off the back of that timing, oof, that wouldn't have been pretty. But Eastor, man, he hits his shot in the clutch. He had to, and he does. So Fate, another pistol round up against 13. This is getting grim. This is no longer competitive, Connor. I thought it would be at the start of the half of Fate winning pistol, but it's not been forced by Wars. Movistar Riders with 4 in a row since winning that second round. And now this should, in theory, be their 5th.
They have only lost, 1 round since the debacle that we'll call it. We need an official title for that.
Shit
Community
show.
decided. Shit show. Oh, it's so bad.
Nice of them calling it throwing, but it's pretty similar.
Yeah. Good fun. Good fun. I enjoyed it. I mean, from an entertainment perspective, right? Like,
yeah. No complaints.
was it high quality Counter-Strike? Not necessarily. Was it entertaining? Absolutely. Now we've got these T's trying to flood back through CT, looking to come at construction from a bit of a different angle, but they get a little bit separated. They get a little stringy. And Mopaz strings 3 of those final frags together. 4 in the round on the anti-eco. So he's up to 18 frags, tying Lowell, 2 behind Eastor, who is your top fragger for Riders. But it is also double the round count here, Hugo. 14-7.
Well, I'm counting rounds, and if my maths is correct, we're only 2 away from a victory. And from a second map here in the series, Mirage might be round the corner. No, that what you're seeing in the distance, that is actually real. That's not a Mirage. It is, in fact, Mirage. And, well, Fate, they're going to try and stop us from getting there, at least, you know, soon. They want to get there eventually. It is their map pick, but right now, this is not a fight that they're going to be all too proud of. Fast here for Fate, up through middle. Steel is going to let them pass into long, but he gets the info at the bare minimum, going for a second, swinging out of Boiler, dead, and the Banana player pushes into the AWP as well. So Fate, they don't even need to commit, but at this point, they are committed, and they're going to be able to get that bomb planted. Patrick finding Lowell in the smoke, and Alex is in the library in a 1-on-4. No money, so you can argue it's worth going for the save here. If he does try and clutch it out, I won't blame him with such a lead. But Alex, he's playing the numbers game. He's playing those percentages, and he wants to hold on to his gun.
Yeah, smart man. Smart man. We got to respect the big brains. And, well, this one's just pretty aggressive, huh? Doesn't scream to me that Fate have figured out this T side. Doesn't scream to me that there's any sort of a glaring issue with Riders' defense. It just screams to me that they picked up the pace, run rampant through middle, and overwhelmed the Arch player in an unexpected fashion. So going into the next round, depending on the buy, of course, Alex definitely has to keep this gun, and blockers nearby to stop him. Ooh, he just skates by. So, all right, AK kept forward. And what's the buy up here from Riders? It won't be flawless. You know what? I wouldn't be shocked if they, take a pause, go for a little curb buy. Maybe spend a grand or so, and get us back on guns in the next one.
Yeah, it's still worth the save, even if you don't force it. Like, that's the thing, you know, it's so, if they buy, like, whatever, who cares? They've got a round lead, it's a reset round as well. They would break Fate's money. Like, there's plenty of good reasons for it. But given how high their money is while still not being low enough for rifles, yeah, the less you spend, the more you'll have in next round. And your buy is going to be really, really good if Alex can, like, repeat save. You put him on B here. If it's a B play, you have a very good chance of winning the round. I'd say, even in this round, just triple stack B from the start. and like and gamble. If you lose A, you lose A. It's whatever. It's P250s. You can see they're not putting much in it. But if they go B, not only are they walking into the stack, but they're walking into the AK. And on the other side of the coin, Alex can save his gun for the next rifle round. So yeah, this is actually a really smart call from Movistar Riders. A lot of teams would buy here, but yeah, they're playing the long game. They're going to give Fate a bit of comfort, but they'll take it away swiftly. And it's actually 4 in B as well. So hey, I'm all for more. Movistar Riders, they want to lock down this site.
Man, I can't look away from this big green crosshair. Just can't do it.
Watch an AWP instead. Then you won't have to.
That's the solution, right? Stick an AWP in their hands. But look at Steel. He has to kind of forfeit this bomb site. He's getting all the info that they need. He doesn't have much to work with. Doesn't have much to lose. So probably sticks around. No, not even. I thought maybe he'd just play for a rifle. And, you know, that's the worth the $300 gamble. But no, he's going to walk away from this one. Go join his teammates in the sanctuary that is the B bomb site.
Yeah, I agree. I would have liked to see exits here. I think if anyone, I think everyone except Alex, you know, obviously you might want to leave someone with him as like a bodyguard. You see that a lot. But I think everyone except Alex, apart from a bodyguard, should be hunting here. You should be looking for kills because you're not playing pistol next round. You are buying rifles and you don't have armor. So go for guns. Even if you don't save anything, you can remove weapons from Fate, and that can have consequences later. Those consequences are also especially important because Movistar Riders willingly gave 2 rounds in a row away, knowing this one would likely be clean for Fate. And so, you know, that's giving a lot of cash to your opponent. Mopos, he's going to go for it, but he will get denied. And yeah, past that point, what can you do? Fate get away with 5. Very good round for them. Good chance to build money. But obviously, you know, you need to win this follow-up round to be able to take this map. And Movistar Riders, they've been playing for this. They've ecoed. They've had all the time in the world saving on B to discuss what they want to do. And so let's see how they deal with this T side from Fate.
Yeah, Riders, they can't forget that while they made the decision to cultivate a bit of cash, they allowed that ability for Fate as well. So everybody's just got more money. And round 24 is an important one. It's either 15 for Riders, securing overtime on their map pick at least, or double digits for Fate. The money's broken for Riders. The game comeback can continue. Those are our options. What unfolds? Well, it's something towards this A site. There's so much presence already here for Fate. They're starting to flash over the top of it. Oh, it is a blowout. Steel with 2.5 frags. Lowell's snatched one, but Patrick, well, he's gobbled up a little bit of map control, hasn't he? He's gotten out of the balcony, and while he hasn't dropped to the bomb site and the CTs are aware of this possibility, he's just sitting pretty for the moment.
And no rush, hoping someone comes to him. But you know, they're so aware of this. Both of these players from Porch have been watching balcony. And yeah, there it is. They were ready for it from the get-go. And they will go get him, Han, alone in mid with the AWP. And he's walking into an off-angled Steel with Mopos on the flank. There's Eastall dead. As long as they can grab that AWP, it isn't an issue. Steel will do so. And they don't take the double, no need. 15 for Movistar. They may have given the money away, Connor, but they swiftly snatch around. And cash doesn't really matter when you push it over the line. That's what Movistar are trying to do. They've got 6 map points, 6 attempts to shut this map down. They're picking the series and go to Mirage. Fate fighting for overtime.
Convincing shutdown in that last one. I thought maybe we'd get another back and forth kind of nitty-gritty type situation, but that brackets control was just a little too much to handle. And well, looks like they're going to try to do it yet again. There's no CTs here in position to just cut them all down. This is what worked for the T side once, that straight up arch aggression. Well, Steel, he's trying to avoid having to reload with so many players right in front of him. They decide to circumvent this by heading up short instead. But there are 5 CTs in position. Mar with 1 frag. That's it. That's all Fate have had until Nikki and Harn can body bag a couple others. Nikki with the bomb. He's found a time to exit, and the B site open for the taking.
Yeah, I actually love that from Movistar Riders. They were so ready. Mopos read the round. He pushed Banana from spawn. He was in mid as a B player within 20 seconds of the round starting. Like, crazy stuff. Nicky, he's realized that after killing this flank, and he's going back into B. Lau, the boost up. He's going full vitamin C here. He's going to jump across, and the plant can come through. Did Lau get that info? Did he spot? He must have, but well, now he knows the plant is in, and the fight is found, but no kill. Nicky still got a one-on-one here. It's a while away is Eastor, who hung around at the A site in case, and now Nicky is just waiting for that face.
He's looking for that headshot. And he's going to get dropped by the op of Eastor. Ladies and gentlemen, Movistar Riders picking up map 1 here on Inferno. Picking up their map pick, of course. And as you have alluded to, Hugo Byron, we move on to Mirage. Woo! What a fun first map to start the day. What a crazy game. Don't forget, okay, if there's one takeaway from that entire map, if there's one takeaway from this series so far,